1. The brutal audit of the almost person. We have to start right here, in the quiet and uncomfortable reality of where you are right now, because the biggest tragedy in life isn't that people fail, but that they get stuck being an almost person, the kind of person who almost started the business, almost got in shape, or almost learned that new skill. Before we can talk about making this year the best year of your life, you need to look at the last 12 months honestly, not to make yourself feel bad, but to find the specific reason why you didn't get what you wanted. You need to figure out exactly when and why you chose to look at your phone instead of doing your work, or why you chose the easy food instead of the healthy one. Because if you don't find the root cause of these habits now, you will carry them into the new year, and nothing will actually change. 2. Reverse engineering the impossible scene. Most people look at their big goals and get scared because the mountain looks too high to climb, but the secret is to stop looking at the top and start looking at the simple math that gets you there. Let's say you want to make an extra $10,000 this year. If you just stare at that big number, it feels impossible and scary. But if you break it down, you realize you just need to find a way to make $27 a day, or maybe sell a $100 product to just 2 people every single week. When you break the big scary dream down into these small, boring little numbers, the fear goes away because you realize you don't need a miracle to happen. You just need to hit a small, manageable target every day until the year is over. 3. Method acting your future self. You cannot build a new life while holding on to your old way of thinking, which means you have to start acting like the person you want to be right now, long before you actually see the results in the mirror or in your bank account. If you want to be a top-level athlete or a successful business owner this year, you can't wait until you succeed to start acting like one. You have to wake up tomorrow morning and make decisions exactly how they would make them. When your alarm goes off and you are tired and it is cold outside, the old you would stay in bed, but you have to ask yourself, would the person who achieves my goals sleep in? And then get up immediately, because becoming that new person is more important than 5 minutes of extra sleep. 4. Cutting the scenes that don't move the plot. If you look at your day-to-day life, you will probably find that it is full of things that take up your time but don't actually help you get where you want to go. Like scrolling through social media for hours, hanging out with people who drain your energy, or doing busy work that makes you feel productive but doesn't actually produce any results. You have to be really tough on yourself this year and look at every single thing you do and ask, does this help me reach my goal, or is it just wasting my time? If the answer is that it's wasting your time, you need to cut it out of your life completely, because you simply do not have enough time to waste on things that don't matter if you want to make real progress. 5. Embracing the Second Act Slump. There's going to come a time, probably around February or March, when the excitement of the new year wears off, the gym isn't fun anymore, the work gets boring, and you will feel like quitting because you aren't seeing results fast enough. You need to know right now that this boring period is actually the most important part of the journey, because this is where most people give up, and this is where the real winners are made. You have to learn to keep going even when it isn't fun, and even when you don't feel motivated, understanding that showing up on the boring days is exactly what separates the people who dream about success from the people who actually achieve it. 6. The burning the boat's consequence. The main reason why so many of us don't change our lives is that we have a safety net, meaning we know that if we don't reach our goals, we will still be okay and comfortable, which actually stops us from trying our hardest. To really win in this year, you need to create a situation where you have to succeed, whether that means telling everyone your goals so you feel embarrassed if you quit, or investing money you can't afford to lose into your dream. When you give yourself no other option but to win, you will be surprised at how much harder you work and how much more focus you have, because your brain knows that there is no turning back and no easy way out. 7. The final frame visualization. I want you to really close your eyes for a moment and imagine it is the very last day of 2026, and you are looking back at the entire year knowing that you actually did it, that you kept your promises, and that you are finally the person you always wanted to be. Imagine that feeling of deep peace and pride in your chest, knowing that you didn't give up when it got hard, and realize that this feeling is available to you, but only if you decide right now to stop waiting for luck and start doing the work. The year is wide open and ready for you, and nobody is coming to save you or do it for you, so take a deep breath and decide that this is the moment everything finally changes.